Hi guys, welcome back to another class related video, and today I will be telling you the top 5 red flags in girls. And this is the new deck that I'm using. As you can see, I looked it up on YouTube. I saw top 3, it was like top 3 hog decks. It was Hog EQ, Hog 2.6, and then this one. And I've been playing it on Trophy Road. So, now these red flags can kind of go for both girls and guys, but because my audience base tends to be male, I will tell you more so in relation to women. So, my first one is if she is using you for attention. And the way that you can kind of suss this out is if you are trying to make plans with her, right? And she says yes, but then ends up canceling. Once is fine, right? Once is fine. She might just have like a real cancellation. You don't want to like freak out for no reason. But if it happens more than once, or it tends to be a pattern, either her canceling or her saying like, oh, I'm actually not free this week. Can we do next week? And just keeps pushing it off, pushing it off, pushing it off. But in the meantime is texting you, and you guys are texting a lot. You're talking like every day. This is not a good sign, because potentially she likes the attention of, you pursuing her and everything like that. But also like, and she likes talking to you. It's not like she hates you or anything. She likes talking to you and likes having someone to text her thoughts to or having you pursue her, but ultimately is not going to go out with you. And you don't want to waste your time with that. You're giving someone attention who is not going to be interested in you long term. So what I would say is if it happens twice, that is your red flag right there, okay? That's a red flag. It happened twice. But if you want to still give it another shot, like you don't want to preemptively end it too soon, reduce the texting in between dates. Be like, okay, sure, you're free next week. Let's do next week, okay? Now, don't keep texting her every day like she wants to. You can either just try and do it like on the low key, just stop responding as much or whatever, or just say like, I actually prefer to get to know someone in person, so how about we just talk when we meet up? And if you guys have been texting for a while, it should not be a problem. Like, she should be able to get to know you in person, if she's been texting you for weeks at this point. So that's my number one red flag. Unfortunately, I've seen it happen to many of people where they end up being used for attention and the girl like never ends up going out with them. Now, this does happen with guys too, but it tends to be a lot less common, I'd say. So, oh crap. This is a scary push. All right, let me just lock in for this really quick, because I actually am trying to beat the losing allegations. So, okay. All right. Beating the losing allegations is not going well right now. I'm literally going to freeze this. Oh, I know that probably wasn't good. I know. I just need to get a little bit more damage on this tower. Fuck. Okay, minion horde. I almost never use a minion horde because it's so easy to just kill with arrows. All right. Okay. Pekka. Okay, I need like one more hog freeze here. One more hog freeze. I think that, yeah, that should be taken care of. I am gonna boss baddie on this side and try and drag the guards over. Okay, sorry, I'm scared. I can't even express what I'm trying to do here. Yes, okay. Oh, W, Julia, I'm beating the losing allegations in this video alone, okay? Let's see if we could see you spectating me. I love to know. I love the drama. Okay, one of them probably, or someone in my clan. Anyway, so that's the number one red flag. Number 2. She consistently keeps mentioning her ex or exes. It is a telling sign that someone is not over their ex or that situation if she consistently mentions him. Even if she was cheated on, even if something horrible happens to her, if she continues to mention it over and over and over, oh crap, I'm low-key fucked. Yeah, I literally don't know what to do here. Can't lie to you. I think this is gonna be a loss. Okay, go kill with the yes. If she's consistently talking about her exes, it's not a good sign. And if she continues to make digs at them, like if she's making digs at them constantly, it's not a good sign. And if she's revealing their personal information or secrets or things that he would not want out there, she's going to do the same to you, okay? You are not the exception. When you guys break up, she will be telling the next person all of your secrets or all of your embarrassing moments. And you don't want to be put in that situation, okay? So Please. Oh, no. Fuck. Ugh. Alright, this is gonna be a Julia loss. This is gonna be a Julia loss. I already know I was fucked from the first freaking... Ugh. Okay. Anyways. Everything she's saying about another man, she'll be saying about you a week after you guys break up. So... you don't want to be in that situation. Again, this goes for girls too. Like, if you are trying to avoid having red flags, don't be mentioning your ex constantly. Don't be, honestly, just stop mentioning her. Like, unless it comes up, unless you guys start dating more seriously and you need to talk about your exes, like, you should not be mentioning your ex and making digs at her. I don't care what happened. Like, don't be talking about her. It shows that you're not over the situation, basically, and you're not prepared to be dating someone else. So, my next red flag is if she gets the ick from everything you do. Like, you exist and she's like, I have the ick. If she gets the ick from men enjoying their life and just, you know, going about their life as normal, fuck. All right, guys, I'm actually just gonna give up here because there's no hope. If she gets the ick from men, like, oh my God, I'm thinking about a guy texting with his friends on his phone and laughing about it, like, ick. I'm thinking about a guy getting ready to go for a run, ick. Ick. I mean, they're just existing. And I actually had a friend who had a girlfriend that would do this and would tell him like, oh my God, ick, with everything he did. And after they broke up, this one time we were just like walking on the sidewalk and he was like, wait, do you think I look stupid? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I don't know, like, do you think I'm like walking weird? I'm like, why would you be walking weird? He's like, I don't know, because blank, the ex, would always say she would get the ick from how I walked. I'm like, oh my God, you are dating people who hate you. You are literally dating people who hate you, because why would your girlfriend ever say like, you walk, ick, you breathe, ick. Do not date someone who hates you is basically this tip is like tips and tricks. Date someone who actually likes you. So yeah, don't be dating someone who, now there's a little bit of like a joke, like, oh my God, ick, ha ha ha. But you can obviously tell when it like gets to the point of, why are you getting the ick from me living my life and just like being happy and enjoying walking and breathing and living? So anyways, that's an ick. That's an ick. Someone saying that they get the ick too much is an ick. It actually is an ick. Anyways, so okay, 1 second here, guys. Let me just lock in. Also, I forgot what my other red flag was, so I have to ponder that for a second. Fuck. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God, I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Do you think I'm being too dramatic? Because I'm not. I could be much more. This actually... I just don't know what to do here. I should have done King Activation too. Oh my God, this video's crumbling down. Okay. I remembered my next red flag. My next red flag is if they have a bunch of crazy requirements for what a man has to have, right? There's a whole thing on like social media. A man has to be 6'2". They have to make whatever amount of money. This like did not exist before there was like a whole trend on like, I guess, Instagram and TikTok about, you know, men needing to be like 6'2", like a giant, and have to be super wealthy. Also, it's not something that I've even seen like occur a lot in real life. Like, I'm 5'8". The people I've dated, I don't think I've dated anyone over 6 feet. Like, everyone's my height or like 2 inches taller. Same thing goes for my friends. It's like, I don't know if the prevalence of it on social media really translates. Oh, I shouldn't have zapped that. Translates into real life. Maybe it does, and it's just not the people I hang out with, but you do not want someone who's like, they have to be super tall, this freaking giant, and a millionaire. It's normal for people to have physical preferences when dating, and that's okay. Guys have preferences too, and guys have different preferences for, like, you know, they have different crazy physical requirements for women that are another whole red flag. But because we're sticking to the men here, I mean to the woman red flags, another W. Okay, I'm gonna play one more. Let me see what my other red flag was, because I forget. So as I was saying, you don't want someone who has these crazy requirements. Everyone's gonna have a type, but it should not be something that where you're not even going to be looked at if you're under 6 foot, right? Like, I don't know. It really doesn't make any sense. So definitely avoid someone if they're like that. And I had a friend who was very insecure about his height because he was my height. He was 5'8", and he built up like a resentment for women almost because he was like, all women care about is height. They're all so superficial or whatever. And like, it's so annoying that they're not gonna be interested in me because I'm not tall enough. I'm like, but isn't that like, why would you want to date someone who's like that anyway? So aren't they kind of doing you a favor? Like, okay, well, you don't want me. It's like, well, I wouldn't want you either. Like if you were gonna act like that and you're gonna want someone, not even look at someone because they're under 6 feet. I feel like it's almost in your benefit. They're like weeding themselves out. Like, okay, well, I didn't want you anyways. So I don't know. I feel like that's a better way to look at it. Um, and I would say this also is a piece of advice. If you feel like you have been wronged by this whole movement of like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do about this fucking Mega Knight? About this whole movement of like, you have to be over 6 feet or whatever. It's natural to feel like a little bit insecure or whatever because you see it online all the time. But don't, like, as I said, I'm 5'8", and I dated someone who was 5'8", and he would constantly make me feel insecure about being 5'8" because we were the same height. I'm like, hello, like, I'm not insecure about being 5'8", so stop saying that, oh, I'm too tall. It's like, unless you want me to be sitting here and being like, you're too short, don't sit here and be like, I'm too tall. Like, girl, I'm respecting you, you better respect me. So definitely don't start taking it out on other people, you know, just, you don't want those people anyways who are going to be super superficial. You're going to have a type, but saying you're not even going to look at someone who's, you know, under 6'2" or whatever the hell the requirement is nowadays, you're not going to want them anyways. So that's obviously a red flag. Now, my last red flag is someone who refuses to ever take accountability or apologize. Even if they do take accountability, if you're in an argument and they're like, okay, fine, whatever, like, yeah, fine, you're right. That's not accountability. That is that is passive aggressive, and they need to apologize. There needs to be an I'm sorry, a genuine apology that follows up the, yeah, you were right. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, actually, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? Great. I mean, I could get the other tower down fast. Oh, except that there's many things coming at me right now. Let's hog the other side. Hog the other side. All right, I think we're going to have 2 wins, 2 losses this video. Can't lie to you. Obviously, I'm going to get that tower down, but my towers are also going down. So, anyways, let me finish up this tip and trick. I'll just let my towers go. I'm going to lose anyways. If they are never taking accountability, never saying I'm sorry, if I'm sorry does not leave their mouth, it may be something that's easier to put aside early in a relationship. You will build up resentment for this person never taking accountability and never being able to apologize. You do not want to be with someone like that, okay? So that is a huge red flag. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and goodbye.